All right, yo. Welcome. I have a treat for you guys today. Well, what I think is a treat. I found WildCATS Covert Action Teams #1, the annual by Larry Stroman. And I didn't even know this thing existed. Like, literally. Like, never really seen this before in my life. Lately, I've been on like a Larry Stroman kick, and I've been going back looking at some old X Factor books, and I found these that I've had, and I was like, you know what, I want to check out some Larry Stroman art. Found Tribe, which just has some cool stuff in it, and then here's 71, which is signed. I don't know where I got this. I really don't know where I got this. My dad may have gotten it for me. I don't know, but anyway, I've never met the man, but I love his art. It's very cool. Very cool style. Kind of like different. His faces are different and stuff. But anyway, so I found this on eBay. I wanted to get it, and I just wanted to go through it with you guys. So this is my first time looking at it, and right off the bat on the cover, I notice it's got a very Wildstorm kind of vibe to the inks, which is cool. So kind of like updated inking style here that I'm seeing. The X Factor books were inked by Al Milgram, and they have a different look to them, kind of 80s, early 90s style. But this is definitely updated, kind of cool look. And I'm looking here. This looks like it might be Sal Regla, if I'm saying that right, on the cover inks. But JD is inking the interiors. So let's see. Yeah, JD's inking the interiors. So let's check it out. Never seen this before. Never seen this before. All right, so let me put this down. We're just going to flip through. I just want to see what the Wildcats look like with Larry Stroman drawing it. Mr. Majestic. Now that look for Fuji didn't come till much later. So let's see, what's the date on this? Dun dun dun. 1998. Okay. 1998. So 6 years into the WildCATS universe. About. So we got Mr. Majestic. Dun, dun, dun. I didn't look to see what around what time Tribe came out, but I'm curious now. Let's see. Let's check it out. Dun, dun, dun. Tribe #1. I think this only made it to 2 issues or something, but never really saw. I guess didn't really have good success. So 1993 is when Tribe came out, and there's this one image of this sick-looking robot that kind of just sticks in my head. I love that panel. And something I noticed about Larry Stroman's art and just how he handles his layouts and everything, like, this is pretty detailed, pretty wild. Looking at the old X Factor stuff, he's got a lot of open panels. His interior shots and stuff are like very open, and I appreciate that, because a lot of times, it's kind of more like this, where every panel is just full of details and just so much going on. But some of the X Factor panels were very open, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Your eye could just move around freely, and just very simple. So I kind of appreciated that. But so anyway, this is Tribe. So introducing some new characters and stuff. I remember my interest was definitely peaked, but like I said, it didn't make it very far, unfortunately. So excited to check out some Travis Charest, Divine Right #1. Pretty cool. Yeah, his faces have a very distinct look. There we go. Some Wildcats. Maul, Voodoo, Void. There's Marlowe. And then Savant, I think. Zealot. Spartan, some Warblade claws. Everybody's got a presence in there. Warblade's got some hands and fingers. Very interesting. That is not gonna lie, that's a pretty wonky little grifter he's got there. And that gun is kind of interesting. And I've never seen a Daemonite in chains before. That's interesting. All right, I'm not loving the grifter, Larry Stroman. Not loving the grifter. You got to do a good grifter, man. I'm a huge grifter fan, but I am not loving that grifter. Does a lot of these just like kind of single figure standing panels. It's kind of seen a lot of those recently, looking through some stuff. Like man, he just went super stylized on that grifter. Get some more light over here. Very stylized on that grifter. Check this out. I feel like I've seen this before. A Gen 13 bootleg, number 17. Is that Kirby? Interesting. Juvan Kirby. All right. I've seen this a million times. Some Jim Lee, some Resident Evil. Interesting. There you go. There's a classic Larry Stroman face right there. Kind of like stretched in this area. Very like boxy. But classic Larry Stroman right there. But he's got great design. I love his he's just got a great knack for design. Great panel layouts. Again, not loving the grifter. Not loving the grifter, but this is pretty interesting. It's always cool to see like a different artist take on a team that you enjoy. So it's cool. It's interesting seeing his take on the WildCATS. I'm waiting for the action. Where's the action? Give me some action here. There we go. We're getting there. Voodoo. Matt Broom. In person. Pacific Comic-Con Anime Fest, May 2nd, 3rd, 1998. And Jim Lee. Very cool. Wish I was there. Alright, some interesting... I think these are Daemonites. Some Arab Daemonites, maybe? I don't know. Got some axes and... Yeah, they're definitely Middle Eastern. Look at that, dude. Interesting. Let's see. Tunisia. Alright, they're in Tunisia. Grifter. Here we go. Alright, that's odd. It's an odd one. This should be red. His mask is red, but this should be red too. The black lips, that's kind of Larry Stroman right there. Voodoo. She always gets a lot of fighting, which is cool because a lot of times the girls, don't get a lot of page time or screen time when it comes to the action, but Voodoo gets some fights in there. She gets some jabs. Zealot, definitely. She's got to. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I love that image. That's cool. That's sweet. Very cool. All right, well, we're almost done here. There you go. See, now it's red. And this is like a different, again, this is like, I guess 6 years later, so we got some different outfits going on. The ones I don't really love. But it's still cool. Interesting to see. It's an interesting double page spread here. Like, what are you doing? Stop messing around and fight, will ya? All right. Whoa. There you go. Spartan got jacked up. Did he just shoot Zealot? Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to read it to figure out what's going on there. But now he's holding her like, what'd I do? Interesting. And now Warblade's killing Grifter? Interesting. I'm gonna have to read this to find out what's going on here. Dang it, look at that. Maul's fist is like the size of a building. It's pretty rad. And look at that. Grifter survived Warblade taking out his guts. Grifter, I still don't really understand what his power is. Because when he was part of Team 7, you know, that whole team got exposed to some kind of, you know, radiation or some kind of something. I forget exactly what it was. But, you know, some of the guys got powers. It's probably the same kind of thing that the Gen 13 were exposed to. But I know that Grifter has powers, and they always hint at it, but I don't know if I've ever actually figured out exactly what it is. So, anywho, there you go. A quick breeze through a Larry Stroman WildCATS Annual. But I ain't gonna lie, the inks on the cover are better than the inks on the interior. They're just a bit better. But very interesting. That's definitely a better Grifter. I like that Grifter more. Anywho, so yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, looking at the artwork, I'm like, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but it's cool. But it's cool. I've seen it. Now I can move on. All right. But there you go. So if you're like me and you've never seen this book before in your life, there you go. You've just seen it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope y'all have a good week. And till the next video, peace out. Take care.